Good morning. This is the Typical Town USA Conservative Talk Radio with your host Tyler Kay here today, coming from the Gulf Coast of Mississippi. We'll see if we've got any callers on the line today, see what we can talk about today.
Hey TK, good morning.
Well, good morning. Sounds like Elmo.
Yeah, I was just calling to see, you heard anything on the Margaritaville Casino, when that's going to be ready? And how about a little, what do you think about Syria? Do you think we should get involved over there in Syria and foreign policy in general? Just wanted to get your thoughts on that, TK. Love the show. Bye.
Oh, well, thank you there, Elmo. I appreciate that. Margaritaville Casino, the restaurant and casino should be ready around, I believe, May the 20th is the last I read, the week of May the 20th. So anybody planning a trip down here to the Gulf Coast, the thriving metropolis of Biloxi, Mississippi, might want to stop in and visit. My old college roomie and I went to Hawaii not too long ago and went to a Margaritaville on Waikiki, and we had a big old plate of volcano nachos. Now, I can eat a lot. You know, I'm ashamed to say that I can eat a lot, and between the two of us, we couldn't finish it. I mean, volcano nachos, and they were about as high as a volcano. But getting back to your question, Syria? Are you kidding me? Why would we want to get involved in Syria? That doesn't even make sense to me. You know, maybe I'm being naive, but foreign policy. Of course, I probably am being naive with the way our foreign policy is today and giving out money like candy. But shouldn't there be something in it for us? What would be in it for us if we went into Cuba? Just to be nice guys and help to free people so they can have democracy? Are you kidding me? Like they do in Egypt and Libya? Come on now, you know. Let's say for the sake of argument we sent them foreign aid and we sent them weapons, and let's just go crazy and say we sent in the military and we overthrew Assad and you know, and then 2 years down the road, what have we got? We have a friendly government that's going to love us, you know, and you know, I don't think so. You know, the perception is, and again, I'm speaking from Typical Town USA. I'm speaking for the average American. I don't have a little headphone on my ear, you know, with a statistician in the other room feeding me lines on what to say and what to think and you know, what's politically correct. Or I'm just giving you what America in general thinks, you know, but the people in the Middle East don't seem to like us very much, you know. Doesn't matter, you know, other than Israel, perhaps, you know. I don't think there's too many Middle Eastern countries that care too much for us. Either that, or 90% of them like us, and the other 10% are very vociferous and very loud, and we just get that perception because of them. I don't know. Help Syria? Let's let China and Russia do that this time. You know, I mean, they're good buddies with Syria, so we'll let them go in there and take care of that situation and spend their money. And because I got a feeling we go in and destroy the country, and we'll probably end up spending billions of dollars rebuilding it, and they'll still hate us. You know, so I mean, what's the point? President Obama went over to Egypt shortly after he was elected, and you know, and he did what he does so well. You know, he gave his great speech and fired everybody up, and then the young people took to the streets, and Mubarak resigned, and now what? I mean, you know, do we have democracy? Who's in charge? I don't think anybody even knows who's in charge. The perception is that the military is in charge, and they seem very reluctant to give up power. Probably just swapped one dictator for another. Who's in charge in Libya? Well, I don't know. Do you know? Does anybody know? The rumor is the Muslim Brotherhood's taken over there, and they don't seem to like us very much, although they say they're friendlier now. But you know, foreign policy's crazy. We've even sent money in the past, millions of dollars, to our good friends there in North Korea. And we try to bribe people, you know. Hey, if you'll be good, you know, if you quit messing around with these nukes and causing trouble, we'll send you millions of dollars. We'll probably do that with Iran in the future, you know. We'll probably say, hey, you know, this nuclear program, why don't you just knock it off, and we'll send you millions of dollars, and we'll try to buy you off, right? That seems to be what we do. And I even heard we're giving millions of dollars to China in foreign aid. Come on, China? We owe them trillions of dollars, and then we're paying them we're sending foreign aid over there. You know, they got to be laughing about that all the way to the bank. But to go into Syria, no, I can't. I couldn't condone that, especially militarily. You know, speaking of the military, and I'm retired military, as most of you know. Watched a YouTube clip a while back. Somebody sent me. And it was, I'm not a big fan of Chris Christopherson, but he was receiving an award, the country singer and actor, and he was receiving an award for his military service. And Willie Nelson was presenting the award, and I watched it, and there were a lot of celebrities in the audience, and it was a formal dinner, an award type of thing. I'm not sure what the award was he received, but it was pretty prestigious. And Christopherson made a comment that struck a chord with me. And he said that one of the prerequisites for becoming president, and I would take it one step further and say for even being a member of Congress, should be that you have served in the military. And I think that's a good idea. I mean, we've had President Clinton and now President Obama. They haven't even served in the military. And what are they now? They're the commander-in-chief of the entire military. Doesn't even make sense, you know. Is it any wonder that we're slashing the military and my TRICARE payments are going up and the military is getting slashed while all that money that's being saved is going who knows where? I think we know where it's going, but it's not going to pay down the debt, apparently. So, but anyway, Elmo, no, we should not get involved in Syria. And that's just my view. You know, these candidates every 4 years they come up and like Rick Perry and some of these guys that are trying to get the Republican nomination, and the Democrats do it too. Every 4 years they talk about how they're going to reevaluate our foreign policy, and countries that don't like us and they're misusing the money, we're gonna really think twice about sending them money. Never happens. You know, that's just campaign rhetoric. I mean, you know, I'm so tired of listening to some of that crap. I mean, really, aren't you? I mean, you know, we talked yesterday about all of Obama's promises, you know, transparency and all this, and, you know, that was all a bunch of bunk, you know. So what are you going to do, you know? But no, let's stay out of Syria. Let's just kind of let that one slide here. So, okay, but anyway, this is TK. Typical Talk USA, Mississippi Gulf Coast. We're signing off for today, and I would say to all of my friends out there, adios, muchachos. Buenos dias.